Hello, this is Thomas K4SWL. If you're new here, I like to do real-time, real-life amateur radio field activation videos. If you've been watching my videos for very long, you'll know that I'm not at home. I live in the mountains of western North Carolina, which is where I do a lot of my activations, in the mountains in the Piedmont and the foothills of North Carolina. But today I am on the Outer Banks of North Carolina, specifically on Hatteras Island, just south of Avon. And I'm out here today to do a little experiment and hopefully a 20-meter activation. I don't know if this is going to work or not. This is with Parks on the Air. I don't usually make a ton of contacts with Parks on the Air on 20 meters. But I'm going to give it a go today because I've got kind of an interesting setup. This, by the way, so if you're not familiar with the Outer Banks, if you look on the map of North Carolina, you'll see like a little line of islands that are basically barrier islands for North Carolina, and that's where I am right now. The island's very thin at this point. You can see cars here. This is, I think, US Highway 12, and this is the Pamlico Sound. And on the other side of the road is the Atlantic Ocean. And I mean, they're within spitting distance of each other. Literally, I can walk across the road right here and go over to the Atlantic Ocean very easily. But I set up on the Pamlico Sound side because there's a picnic table here and I wanted to use my Icom IC-705 today. And so that's the reason I did it. Got my rental car, a Toyota Camry, insurance company gave me while my car is being fixed from the bear damage inside. And it's been a great car, but this morning my daughter and I decided to go out and try to activate a game land and wildlife management area, which we did. But the road going into it was all just like really loose sand on the road and pretty deep, really deep ruts where trucks and ATVs and things had gone through. And it was a struggle making this kind of lower to the ground car. It doesn't have a lot of clearance and it's front wheel drive, but I got it out of there. It was a little touch and go, I have to admit. It's all part of the fun. So anyway, now I'm going to try to do this as quickly as I can. I don't want to spend a lot of time out here. I've got the Icom IC-705, and if you're not familiar with this radio, I've got it paired with the Elecraft AX1 antenna. Now this antenna is very small, very compact. I use it all the time in my activations these days. I like this antenna because it's so portable. In this particular case though, the KX2 and KX3 use the internal ATU to find an impedance match with this antenna, and we don't have that in the 705. So what I'm doing instead is using a little trick I learned from my buddy Linus, Lima Yankee 2 Hotel. That is to make a capacity hat. Super simple. It took me maybe 5 minutes to make this, and I made it at the house before we left to come on this trip. Because we're on vacation now for about a week, and I wanted something that I could just kind of play around with. So if I do an SWR sweep on here, let me remember how to do this. Here we go. I don't have the capacity hat on right now, and if you can see this, I don't know if you can or not. I'll do just an SWR sweep. Here we go. There we go. See, all bad. It's going to be 3 to 1 and over, so in the bad area. Now if I put the capacity hat on, and what I'm going to do, I'm not going to put it up at the top. I'm going to put it sort of toward the middle, which should also help with the wind. Because if you haven't noticed, I'm sure you're hearing this in the video, it is breezy today. Now let's try this again with the capacity hat on. There we go. Pretty much all the way in the good zone. 1.5. I'm perfectly happy with that. So we're operating 5 watts off of an internal battery. Let me get onto a frequency where no one else is right now. And hopefully you can see this. It's not super easy to see. Oh wait. Here we go. Let me try. See if anybody's on here. I'm on 14.058, 20 meters. Also, my daughter, K4TLI, is off to the side here, just off camera. She's going to help me log today. Okay, so we're at about 1900 hours exactly. Another reason I got to hurry is I got to watch my sun exposure today. I didn't exactly bring sunscreen with me. I meant to, but I left it at our cottage. Here we go. Let's see if this works. We're talking 5 watts, a little tiny antenna. We'll see what happens. But I gotta say, if I didn't say this earlier, and I probably did, definitely check out Linus's channel, Lima Yankee 2 Hotel. He has a great YouTube channel. I love watching his videos with all kinds of little hits and kinks and tips and things. And he's got a great personality and really good content. And so I appreciate you doing this, Linus, because this really does solve a problem. And it's a really easy thing to do, too. So I can use this with the TX500 on 20 meters and the 705. And the capacity hats are super easy to build and trim. So it's just not a real problem. Actually, you know what I need to do is change this to my keyer. Let's start calling CQ POTA. Now, I have gone into the POTA network and put in a scheduled spot, or I've scheduled my activation. So with any luck, they'll pick me up. Okay, looking forward to this. One of the things I love about the 705 is its great audio, really nice and clear, very low noise floor. It's a fantastic receiver. I feel like the receiver is second only maybe to my KX3. They're about neck and neck. The KX3 and CW's maybe possibly better, but I'll have to keep my expectations low. I say that all the time with the X1, but this is the truth. I'm doing 20 meters for parks on the air, and that's not always my easiest band to get contacts. Hopefully this is spotting me. Kilo Echo 1 Victor Tango. I didn't. Okay, I got a WA4. Okay, I think it's K4KO. Wow, an AWACS plane. Sorry. Those things distract me. Okay. Let me give you a little bit more of a view here. We may have run through everybody that was on 20 meters right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. WG9B. No, wait. No, WZ. WZ9B. Okay. Okay. K8RLE. Have you got all these, Neva? Okay, good. It's nice to have a logger. Okay, now I'm hearing a 0. Okay. 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 Whiskey 5, Hotel Rod. Yeah. Hotel Romeo Hotel. She's logging for me on hammers, which is really nice. Hopefully you can see all this. I know there's a lot of shadows here and I don't want to move the antenna around because it's... Okay, I think I got him. N0, Victor Romeo Papa. You got all these so far? Good. You're a great logger. Kilo Echo 4, Quebec. Florida. Okay. Did you get it in? Okay. Make sure I got my paddles around the right way. I think I heard a K2. Okay. November 4, Sierra Delta Alpha. And for SDA. Okay, I'm back, and sorry for all the wind. It is really windy here. And I'm on my iPhone now because this little guy, I guess I didn't have the battery charge in it like I thought I did, because normally it lasts well over an hour, and it didn't do that this time. So I'm guessing I didn't have the battery charged, and that'll teach me I need to bring along my extra battery pack, which I should have with me, but I think it's back at the cottage that we're renting. So anyway, this was crazy successful. I was very happy. It has to be the first time I've ever done a park activation on 20 meters this quickly. I mean, this was insanely quick. I think I did 10 contacts under 10 minutes. This little antenna with the capacity hat on it really did the trick. And what was fascinating to me was all of the Tennessee contacts I got off of this. Tons of Tennessee. I got into Texas and Florida, up into Illinois. Did I get a Wisconsin? I don't think I got a Wisconsin this time. I got Vermont, which was one of the first ones. And then even into Alabama, which is really nice, and one New Mexico. Up into Michigan. Yeah, I mean, it did really, really well. I mean, I really can't complain. I was not expecting this kind of performance on 20 on Parks on the Air. Now, if I were doing a summit, I would expect that almost. 20 meters is kind of my most successful summit frequency. So anyway, I'm going to wrap this up quickly because I need to pack up, and Miss K4TLI and I need to get back to the cottage, and I think we're going to go walk on the beach today. If you can see, now you probably can't see this with the iPhone very well, but way off in the distance over there is actually Cape Hatteras Lighthouse, and we got some parasailers over here too. Cape Hatteras Lighthouse is absolutely gorgeous, and I'm probably going to go over there and do an activation somewhere around there, probably not within sight of the lighthouse necessarily, because I don't want to get in the way of the guests and visitors that are coming there, but I need a special use permit there, and I know that. So I'll wait and see if I do that. But Cape Hatteras is really, really a beautiful lighthouse. It's the second tallest in the world of a brick lighthouse. It's a brick lighthouse, and second tallest in the world, second only to one in Poland that I think is like 13.5 feet taller. So it's definitely the largest, the tallest brick lighthouse in North America. So and the Pamlico Sound is just beautiful today. It is so nice out here. I would be tempted to walk across the road to the Atlantic Ocean, but I'm not going to do that right now. We need to pack up. We got a lot to do today. So thank you so much for joining me today. If you get a chance, please subscribe below, and I'd appreciate that. And any comments you may have. If you've been out here and done activations, let me know about that too. I'm out here for a few more days. This is actually before Christmas. This is like a kind of a week-long holiday just before Christmas, which means in a way it's kind of nice because we get away and relax and not be too involved with the hustle and bustle of all these little activities that we sometimes get involved with in and around Christmas. It's kind of nice just to kind of have some family time right now and come back and spend Christmas with everyone. So thank you again so much, and until next time, 7 3s.